Today, everyone's life is a vast uncharted ocean, and within each of us lies a compass, our belief in ourselves. This belief is not about arrogance or ego, it is a quiet, unshakable trust in our ability to rise, to grow, and to create. Many of us hesitate, doubting our worth or fearing failure. But let me remind you of this simple truth: you are not a random occurrence. You are a unique manifestation of life's infinite potential. The fact that you exist is proof enough of your significance. Believing in yourself does not mean that you will always succeed. It means that even in failure you see lessons, not losses. It means recognizing that your worth is not defined by external measures but by the richness of your inner commitment to live authentically. This belief is like planting a seed. You must nurture it with effort, water it with persistence, and protect it from the weeds of negativity. Over time, it grows into a tree that not only shades you but inspires others to seek their own roots of strength. So, when life's challenges loom large, remember this: the power to overcome them is already within you. You are capable, resilient, and extraordinary. Believe in yourself and you will discover that the path was always yours to walk. Belief in yourself is like an inner compass, a guiding force that helps you navigate the vast, unpredictable ocean of life. This compass doesn't require external validation to function. It operates from within, grounded in your unique sense of purpose and identity. Think about this: in moments of uncertainty, when decisions seem overwhelming, or when the road ahead appears shrouded in fog, what keeps you moving forward? It's not always a map handed to you by someone else, but rather the quiet conviction that you are capable of finding your way. This belief is not about having all the answers. It is about trusting that, no matter the challenge, you have the ability to seek and shape solutions. An inner compass doesn't eliminate the storms, it helps you stay centered amidst them. Life will test your resolve. It will challenge you with setbacks, rejections, and failures. But here's the beauty of belief: it doesn't crumble under pressure. It adapts, it adjusts, and it recalibrates. Much like a compass needle that swings wildly when shaken, but always returns to true north. Your belief in yourself will guide you back to clarity if you nurture it. Now, this compass isn't something you are born knowing how to use perfectly. It must be honed and trusted through experience. How? By listening to your inner voice and acting on it even when fear whispers louder. By reminding yourself that you are capable of growth even when you stumble. By understanding that believing in yourself doesn't mean ignoring doubt, but rather choosing not to be ruled by it. You see, belief is not blind faith. It's a deep awareness of your own potential, even when it's not fully realized. It's the realization that, while the destination may not be clear, you have within you the power to take one step and then another. Each step forward builds confidence, strengthens your resolve, and makes that compass more reliable. When you believe in yourself, you become your own anchor in a world that often tries to pull you adrift. External circumstances may shift, opinions may waver, and failures may come, but your inner compass, your belief in who you are, remains steadfast. It tells you that you are enough, that you have the tools to overcome, and that your path is valid even if it's different from others. So, trust this inner compass. It will not always lead you on the easiest path, but it will lead you to the most authentic one. Take a moment to reflect on the sheer improbability of your existence. Out of countless possibilities, here you are living, breathing, and experiencing life in this very moment. This is not a coincidence, it's a profound truth that speaks to the significance of your being. The fact that you exist means you matter, not because of what you achieve or how others perceive you, but because you are a unique manifestation of life itself. The universe has woven an intricate web of events, circumstances, and chances to bring you into existence. Think about it: every ancestor, every twist of history, and every delicate balance of nature had to align perfectly for you to be here. If that doesn't underscore your significance, what does? Your existence is not random, it is purposeful. You are part of a grand design, and your life is an expression of possibilities waiting to unfold. Often, people measure their significance by external standards, accomplishments, possessions, or recognition. But the essence of your worth lies not in these fleeting things, but in the mere act of being. Every breath you take, every thought you have, and every step you walk contributes to the tapestry of existence. The universe would not be the same without you in it. Your significance does not come from the extraordinary alone. It lies in the small, everyday moments that make up your life. The smile you share, the kindness you offer, the love you give, these are the things that ripple outward, touching lives in ways you may never fully comprehend. You may think your actions are insignificant, but they are like drops of water in a vast ocean, creating waves that reach far beyond what you can see. When you question your worth, remember this: you are a singular expression of life's boundless creativity. No one else can think as you do, feel as you do, or experience the world as you do. That uniqueness is your power. You bring something to the world that no one else can, a perspective, an energy, and a presence that are entirely your own. Recognizing your significance doesn't mean inflating your ego or placing yourself above others. It's about acknowledging your place in the intricate dance of existence. You are both a part of the whole and a whole unto yourself, and this duality is what makes life so extraordinary. In moments of doubt, when you feel small or insignificant, consider this: even the smallest star contributes to the beauty of the night sky. Your light, no matter how dim it may feel, adds to the brilliance of the universe. You don't need to prove your worth, it is inherent in the fact that you are alive. Your existence is a gift not just to yourself but to the world around you. Embrace it fully, live it authentically, and know that your being is more than enough. The significance of your existence lies not in what you do but in the simple, profound truth that you are here. We often view failure as something to be feared, something to be avoided at all costs. It's uncomfortable, it stings, and it sometimes feels like the end of the road. But if we look deeper, we begin to understand that failure is not the enemy, it is in fact one of our most valuable teachers. Failure is not a reflection of who you are as a person, but rather an event that highlights areas of growth. It shows us where we might need to adjust, learn, or approach things differently. Without failure, we would never truly understand the lessons life has to offer. Each misstep, each setback is an opportunity for growth, for introspection, and for resilience. Imagine trying to learn how to walk. As a child, every time you fall, it's not a sign of defeat, it's part of the process. You don't stop because you've stumbled, you rise again, learning more about your own balance and coordination with each fall. Similarly, in life, failure teaches us to stand up, to reassess our approach, and to try again with a deeper understanding. One of the most profound lessons failure teaches is patience. We live in a world that often praises instant success and immediate results. But true mastery, whether in a skill, relationship, or personal growth, takes time. Failure teaches us to appreciate the journey, to understand that things don't happen on our timeline but in their own time. It teaches us to be patient with ourselves and to trust the process. Another key lesson failure imparts is humility. When we fail, we are confronted with our own limitations. This can be uncomfortable, but it also opens us to learning from others, seeking wisdom, and recognizing that we do not have all the answers. Humility allows us to grow beyond our current understanding, opening new pathways for discovery and improvement. Failure also gives us the opportunity to redefine our relationship with fear. When we encounter failure, we have a choice. We can allow fear to paralyze us, or we can let it fuel our desire to learn and try again. The more we fail, the more we realize that fear of failure is often worse than the failure itself. Once we embrace failure as part of the process, fear loses its power over us. Furthermore, failure teaches us resilience. The ability to get back up after falling down, to continue despite challenges, is one of the most important qualities you can develop. It is through failure that we build our inner strength, our resolve, and our determination. Resilience is not about never falling, it's about rising each time, learning from the experience, and growing stronger. Failure also helps us to redefine success. We often think of success as a clear, unbroken path. But in reality, success is rarely linear. It is a series of trials, errors, and course corrections. Every time we fail, we gain insight into how to adjust our course, how to try something new, or how to approach a situation from a different angle. In this way, failure is not an obstacle to success, it is an integral part of it. Lastly, failure deepens our appreciation for achievement. When we finally succeed, we understand that it wasn't just the end result that mattered, but the lessons we learned along the way. Success becomes sweeter, more meaningful, and more fulfilling because we recognize the effort, the struggle, and the learning that came with it. In life, we will all fail at some point. It is inevitable, as much a part of the human experience as joy and triumph. But failure is not the end of the road, it is the teacher that leads us to new beginnings. It is a reminder that growth is not about avoiding mistakes, but about learning from them. Embrace failure, not as something to be feared, but as a gift that helps you to evolve, to understand, and to ultimately become the best version of yourself. Self-belief is like a seed. At the start, it may seem fragile, untested, and even uncertain. But within it lies the potential for something extraordinary, something that can grow and flourish if given the right care and attention. Just as a plant needs sunlight, water, and protection from the elements to thrive, your self-belief needs nurturing to develop into the powerful force that guides you through life. The first step in nurturing your self-belief is to understand that it is not something that is handed to you by others or something you can find in external validation. It is an internal resource, something that grows from within you based on your own experiences, values, and commitment to who you are. It's easy to rely on the approval of others, to look outside yourself for reassurance, but real self-belief comes from the understanding that you are enough regardless of others' opinions or judgments. One of the most important aspects of nurturing self-belief is to start small. You don't need to make massive leaps or take giant steps all at once. Begin by setting small, achievable goals that are aligned with your values and passions. Each time you accomplish something, no matter how seemingly insignificant, your self-belief strengthens. You begin to realize that you have the ability to take action and succeed, even in the face of doubt. These small wins build momentum, gradually expanding your confidence and helping you trust in your own capabilities. But nurturing self-belief doesn't just come from success. It also comes from how you handle failure and setbacks. Failure, as we've discussed, is not a sign of inadequacy. It is an opportunity to learn, grow, and refine your approach. When you fail, instead of giving in to self-criticism or despair, use the experience as a teacher. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What does this failure reveal about areas where I can improve? By reframing failure as part of the process, you show yourself that you are not defined by mistakes, but by your ability to rise from them. Each time you pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and continue, you are strengthening the roots of your self-belief. Another essential aspect of nurturing self-belief is cultivating a positive inner dialogue. The voice inside your head is powerful, and it has a profound effect on how you see yourself. If you constantly tell yourself that you are not good enough, that you will fail, or that you are unworthy of success, your actions will align with those beliefs. On the other hand, when you shift your inner dialogue to one of encouragement, compassion, and affirmation, you begin to reinforce the idea that you are capable, worthy, and strong. Self-belief thrives in an environment of self-compassion where you treat yourself with the same kindness and encouragement that you would offer to a close friend. It's also crucial to surround yourself with people who support and uplift you. The people in your life can have a significant impact on your self-belief, either by nurturing it or by casting doubt on it. When you are surrounded by individuals who believe in you, who encourage your growth, and who celebrate your successes, it becomes much easier to believe in yourself. These people provide the warmth and support that help your self-belief to grow. However, it's important to be discerning about who you allow into your inner circle. Negative influences, critical voices, or people who undermine your confidence can stunt the growth of your self-belief. Be mindful of who you allow to have influence over you and seek out those who inspire and elevate you. Another powerful tool for nurturing self-belief is the practice of visualization. When you can see yourself achieving your goals, succeeding in your endeavors, and living the life you desire, it reinforces the belief that it is possible. Visualization is not about wishing for success, it's about creating a mental image of your success, embedding that vision deep into your subconscious, and aligning your actions with that belief. When you picture yourself succeeding, you are training your mind to expect success, and this can translate into increased motivation and confidence in taking the necessary steps to make that vision a reality. As you nurture your self-belief, it's also important to take time for self-reflection. Regularly check in with yourself to assess your progress, recognize your strengths, and acknowledge your growth. This reflection helps to reinforce your belief in yourself by reminding you of how far you've come. Often we are so focused on what we still need to do that we forget to celebrate what we've already accomplished. By taking time to reflect, you honor your journey and give yourself the credit you deserve for the progress you've made. In the process of nurturing self-belief, it's crucial to stay patient. Belief in yourself doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, effort, and a consistent practice of showing up for yourself. It requires you to be patient with your growth, to accept that setbacks are part of the process, and to trust that with persistence your belief in yourself will deepen over time. The more you nurture your self-belief, the stronger it will become, and the more resilient you will be in the face of life's challenges. Finally, remember that nurturing self-belief is not about reaching perfection, it's about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about honoring your potential, embracing your flaws, and trusting that you have the strength and resilience to overcome anything life throws your way. Self-belief is not a destination, it's a continuous journey. And as you walk this path, you will discover that with each step, you become more aligned with who you truly are, more confident in your abilities, and more empowered to create the life you desire. By nurturing your self-belief, you create a foundation of strength and confidence that will carry you through every challenge, every opportunity, and every moment of life. It is the greatest gift you can give yourself. And once you have it, nothing can stand in your way. Resilience is often viewed as something we acquire over time, a skill that we develop as we face life's hardships. But what if I told you that resilience is not something you must learn, but something you are born with? Deep within each of us lies an innate capacity to rise, to endure, and to overcome. Resilience is not merely a reaction to difficult circumstances, it is a fundamental aspect of who we are, embedded in our very nature. From the moment we are born, we are confronted with challenges. As infants, we learn to navigate a world that is unfamiliar and overwhelming. The first steps we take, the first words we speak, the first time we fall and get back up, these are all demonstrations of our innate resilience. Even in those early stages of life, we are instinctively driven to push forward, to reach for what we want, and to persevere in the face of difficulty. It is this same drive that continues to propel us throughout our lives, even when the obstacles we face seem insurmountable. Innate resilience is not a feature that we develop only when things get tough. It is woven into the fabric of our being, just waiting to be called upon when needed. You think about the challenges you have faced in your life. Perhaps they were emotional struggles, physical limitations, financial hardships, or unexpected setbacks. In each of those situations, you were able to tap into your inner strength, your resilience, and find a way through. The fact that you are here today, reading this, is proof of your resilience. You may not always recognize it, but it is there quietly supporting you in every moment. Resilience is not about avoiding difficulties or never experiencing pain. In fact, true resilience is often forged in the fire of adversity. It is the ability to meet life's challenges head-on, to acknowledge the pain and difficulty, and to still find the strength to move forward. When life knocks us down, resilience is the voice inside us that says, "Get back up. Try again. You have the strength to keep going." It is not a force that ignores our pain, but one that helps us process it, learn from it, and use it as fuel to keep pushing forward. A key aspect of resilience is adaptability. Life is unpredictable. Things rarely go according to plan, and the road ahead is often winding and uncertain. But resilience allows us to adapt, to adjust our course, and to remain flexible in the face of change. It is the ability to bend without breaking, to pivot when needed, and to make the most of the situation at hand. Resilience teaches us that while we may not be able to control the circumstances we face, we always have control over how we respond to them. We may not be able to prevent hardship, but we can choose to meet it with courage, patience, and a willingness to adapt. Resilience also thrives in the face of uncertainty. It is easy to be resilient when we can see a clear path ahead, when the road is straight, and when we are certain of the outcome. But resilience is truly tested in the moments when we don't know what comes next, when the future is clouded with doubt. It is in these moments that we tap into our deepest reserves, finding strength even when the way forward is unclear. True resilience is not the absence of fear or uncertainty, it is the ability to move forward despite them. It is the belief that no matter how dark the path may seem, we have the capacity to find our way through. One of the most powerful aspects of innate resilience is the way it connects us to something larger than ourselves. In the face of hardship, we often discover that we are not alone. Our resilience is nurtured by the support of others, by the love of family and friends, and by the shared human experience of overcoming adversity. Resilience is strengthened when we lean on each other, when we reach out for help, and when we find strength in community. It is a reminder that while we are each individuals, we are all part of a larger collective, and together we are stronger. At the same time, resilience is deeply personal. It is rooted in our own sense of identity, our values, and our purpose. When we face challenges, resilience reminds us of who we are at our core, the values we hold, the passions that drive us, and the vision we have for our lives. It is in these moments of hardship that we rediscover our true strength, a strength that comes not from external sources, but from deep within. Our resilience is a reflection of our ability to stay true to ourselves, to remain aligned with our purpose, even when the world around us seems to be shifting. Resilience also teaches us the importance of self-compassion. It's easy to be hard on ourselves when things don't go according to plan, when we feel like we've failed or fallen short. But resilience is not about perfection. It is about the willingness to keep going even when we stumble. It is about showing ourselves the same kindness and understanding that we would show to a loved one who is struggling. When we allow ourselves the grace to fail, to make mistakes, and to learn from them, we unlock a deeper level of resilience, one that is grounded in self-acceptance and love. There is no one-size-fits-all formula for resilience, and it may look different for everyone. For some, it may mean pushing through a difficult situation with determination and strength. For others, it may mean taking a step back, reassessing, and finding new ways to approach the challenge. But regardless of how resilience manifests, it is always there within us, guiding us through life's storms. The more we acknowledge our innate resilience, the more we can tap into it when needed, drawing upon it not just in times of crisis, but as a constant source of support in our everyday lives. Resilience is the essence of the human spirit. It is the spark that keeps us moving forward, the quiet strength that allows us to endure, and the unbreakable force that reminds us we are capable of overcoming anything. No matter what life throws our way, our innate resilience will always be there, a constant companion guiding us through the darkest of times and helping us emerge stronger on the other side. And the beauty of it is this: the more we trust in our resilience, the more we realize that we are capable of far more than we ever imagined.